What I'm going to talk to you guys about is how to create thousands of Einsteins. The way that you create thousands of Einsteins, it's very simple. Okay, and what exactly do I mean by creating thousands of Einsteins? Well, Einstein, what motivated him was trying to understand the mind of God. Okay, so what do you have to do in order to understand the mind of God? Of God, right? You have to start from scratch. Okay, you got to just take out a blank piece of paper and start looking at life, at everything. Okay, so why was Einstein who he was? Well, obviously, in order for you to understand the mind of God, you have to look at everything, and that's what Einstein did. Is throughout the years, he looked at everything, parts of nature, and wondered questions, about the astronomy and a lot of things within the universe and in our world, which drove him to add to his knowledge base, and which summed up his findings. So by him searching, and by him having the drive that he did, concluded his results. So, for example, if you have a child, and you want him to be like Einstein, well, first, the child has to be driven by that specific premise. Okay, trying to understand the mind of God. If you want somebody exactly like, pretty much kind of like Einstein, obviously, Einstein during his time had surrounded in a different atmosphere with different technology, but if you've got the ambition, the drive, the passion, okay, you will achieve what you are searching for in whatever field that you are interested in. So specifically, Einstein was driven by that question. It was trying to understand the mind of God. Now, he did receive real results, as you understand. So it's pretty obvious that that premise is valid, it's logical, and is sound. So those are the people that study philosophy and logic, you know exactly with regards of what I'm talking about. It is valid, it is logical, and it is sound because a real result was, not one result, but many results from his studies. So the premise of looking at the world through that prism, trying to understand the mind of God, is valid, and it's logical, and it is sound. It's very, very beautiful. For those that don't study philosophy or logic, it's basically they understand that it's real, and it works. If you look at life, if you try to research life using looking at life through that way, through that prism, you will receive real results. Okay, so how do you create thousands and thousands of Einsteins? Well, you go to a classroom and you'll ask the children. You're like, who wants to understand the mind of God? And really, you'll probably have maybe one or two students that'll, or just maybe one if you're lucky to do that. Now that kid right there, will have a better understanding of the world in general, because they're actually trying to find it. They're actually trying to figure out. They actually believe they're going to be able to to do it, and in doing so, it's going to take you down a specific path. So if you were to just tell, and if you get these students together and you tell them, let's go ahead and do that, you'll receive the outcomes similar to what Einstein achieved. Obviously, not exactly. You'll receive. I mean, the results. In life, obviously, is what it is. You don't know, which way life will take you. So, the results that you receive will obviously be contingent upon the atmosphere the student is. But obviously, you will need a child in order for that person to be as equivalent to Einstein. Obviously, I mean, it's just true with regards of once you age that it is harder to teach an older dog new tricks. But so that's the reason. I mean, if humanity does want to change the world, you start with the young, and that's why children are extremely important and very precious to us and to everybody, because they are the future. And so, I mean, obviously, if you want a better world, you have to start with the young. But yeah, if you want thousands of Einsteins, well, I mean, I can basically, what I wanted to start off the video saying was, I can make thousands of Einsteins. Basically, I'll just tell the children, I want you to try to understand the mind of God, and we'll just search the world and ask questions and try to figure things out. And the thing is by doing so, the results will be real. It's good stuff. So